What's up, everybody? Here we are. We are at the Champions Conversation. I am here live on YouTube, on Facebook, on my personal Facebook, on my business Facebook page, as well as I am here live on my IG. And so if you're watching the rebroadcast, thank you so very much for watching the rebroadcast. We appreciate you. Hey, listen, stay around. We're going to have some amazing, amazing people on tonight. We're going to have the conversation about what it means to truly be a champion. Think about this. Many people want to be a champion, but most people don't want to do what champions actually do. What's up, everybody here on IG? Tell me where you're watching in from. I'm just going to invite some people and say hello to some people. What's up? The Bob Donnell. What's up, man? Gosh, it's so good to see you, man. We definitely got to connect. What's up, everybody coming on? Tell us where you're actually watching in from. Would love to shout you out here on Facebook as well as on IG. You waved at Vanessa. Oh, yeah, I waved at Vanessa. What's up, Vanessa? Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about what it means to be a champion. Bob, I would love for you just to put some things in the chat right now just to say, wow, what does it mean to be a champion? Those of you who don't know who Bob Donnell is, you definitely need to know who that man is. Go follow him. Go like his pages. Go do all of the wonderful things. He is a legend in the absolute, not making, but in reality. So tonight we're going to be talking about what it means to be a champion. We're going to have a champions conversation. I may have a guest that comes on tonight here on StreamYard. But think about this. Most champions have a few different things that are common to them. Number one, they have a burning passion. They have a burning passion. Put that in the comments. They have a burning passion. They have a desire to do something great with and through their lives that not only just impacts their life, but impacts the entire world. Truly, think about champions. I think about, champions. I know there's a lot of people out there, who understand the assignment when it comes down to basketball. That the greatest of all time is no other than Michael Jordan. We can fight all day. We can fight. We can talk about stats. I know you think that King James is the top. I know. I get it. I get it. But listen, let me tell you something. Every champion has this one particular thing in common, that they have a burning passion. They have a burning desire to be better, not just for themselves, but for their world, for their team. And I want to ask you that tonight. Do you have a burning passion to be something big for your family, to be something big for your community, to be something big for your industry? What's up, Jaleesa? Good to see you. You're in Michigan now? You're too grown. I can't believe it. No, you need to be 13 years old again. No. But everyone has this burning passion. And I want to encourage you today that whatever you are facing, whatever obstacle you're facing, whatever trial you're facing, that you must actually have a burning passion of why you will make it through this. Okay, why you will make it through this. This is so important. It's vitally important for you to understand. You cannot be a victim and a champion at the same time. Put that in the comments. You cannot be a victim and a champion at the same time. You have to be one or the other, right? You cannot be a victim and a champion at the same time. So whatever obstacles in front of you, understand you must have a burning passion and a why you will make it through this. Somebody put in the comments, I will make it through this. I will make it through this. It can be your health situation. It can be a wealth situation. Whatever it is, you must have this burning passion to make it through. Number two, what they also have is they also built networks. Built networks. What's up, Sahil? Good to see you, man. They've also built networks, okay? Networks are so powerful. I was just teaching some international leaders just the other day, and we talked about how your net worth is connected to your network. Your net worth is directly connected to your network. I'm giving you some really great nuggets tonight. If you want to grow, if you want to be a champion, you got to have a network. It cannot just be you, your four, and no more, okay? It can't just be you by yourself. You have to recognize that you need a team. You need people that are going to push you. You need people that you're going to be accountable to. You need people that are truly going to inspire you to be the best, to go further, to actually make the difference that you've set out to do. You need a network of people, okay? Every champion has a network. They have a network of friends. They have a network of family. They have a network of colleagues. They have a network, get this, of other champions. Put down in the comments, champion, I'm a champion. Put in the comments, I'm a champion. I know I got some people here. We're live over here on IG. It's blowing up over here on Facebook. What's up with y'all? Where y'all at? But here's the thing. You must create alliances with people that are better than you, that are greater than you, that are more educated than you, that are more successful than you, that are more proficient in language than you. You must have people around you to help build you up, to help grow you up. I say this all the time, and I'm pretty sure you've heard it before, that if you are the smartest person in the circle, you're in the wrong circle. If you're the richest person in the circle, you're in the wrong circle. If you're the healthiest person in the circle, you're in the wrong circle. You must get yourself a network that truly pushes you to expand your vision and expand your horizons, to do more, to be more, so that you can actually make the impact, okay? And then lastly, I see somebody coming in the back studio right now. We're about to go live. So for those of you who are on IG, real quick, you're on IG. If you follow me on Facebook, I know some of y'all are like, oh, what is Facebook? I know. Facebook or YouTube, go over to YouTube and Facebook. You do not want to miss out on this amazing guest that I have on tonight. I'm going to introduce her in just a few minutes. Put some fires in the chat really quick if this is helping you already. If you're excited, if you're pumped up on this Thursday night, I know it's a little rainy out here in Southern California, but the reality is that we are on fire here in this Champions Conversation. Okay, listen, the last thing that you need when it comes down to being a champion, not only do you need a burning passion, not only do you need a network or network, you need a vehicle. You need a vehicle. Every champion needs a vehicle. Now, I'm not talking about, a four-wheeled transportation mode. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that you can put your burning passion in, something that you can put your skills, your knowledge in, something that you can put all of your gifting and your talent in, so that it can actually take you to the place of making the impact. So for Kobe, it was basketball. For Patrick Mahomes, it's the NFL, or Peyton Manning, it's the NFL. For people, for Mozart, it was music, right? For Picasso, it was art. For different people that have made difference in governmental spaces, it was the government for them. But you need a vehicle. Put down in the comments a vehicle. You need a vehicle that is going to help you move out of mediocrity and into mastery. That says something right there. You need a vehicle that pulls you out of mediocrity and puts you into mastery, that helps you. Now, I got to tell you this. Sometimes the vehicle that you choose, sometimes the vehicle that is selected for you, many times it may not be, quote unquote, the shiniest on the actual field right now. It may not be the shiniest in the world right now. But because you're in it, guess what happens? It begins to add more value. I was watching something with 50 Cent the other day, and I sent it to some of my network, and I was just like, I like what he's saying here. He was talking about why he doesn't wear designer clothes. He was saying, I don't wear designer clothes because what happens is that I put it on. I know, first of all, he said, I know what it costs. And my wife and I were in the fashion industry. My wife has a business called BC Nova Marie. It is absolutely blowing up. It's doing so wonderful. But we know the cost of fabric, okay? We know what it costs to actually manufacture something. So he was like, I know what the production cost of this is. It only costs you really $8 to make this, but you're going to sell it to me for $89. And he said, and here's the issue. What happens is that I put it on, and because I'm 50 Cent, and because, I'm, popular and people know me, I'm a notable name, that people automatically are going to try to go and purchase what I have on. He said, so I'd rather do this. I'd rather you send it to me for free, because I'm going to help you earn money just by me being in it. See, you have to grow in your identity. You have to grow in your belief. You have to grow in your profession to recognize when I step into something, it becomes more valuable. I don't get value from things, whether it's a Cullinan, whether it's a BMW, whether it's a mansion, whether it's in private flying, or, whatever, the healthy body, whatever. I actually make it. It doesn't make me. Right. And that's the champions mentality that we're going to talk about tonight. So I want you guys to jump over to Facebook. I want you to jump over to YouTube, because I want you to see this amazing champion that I'm about to bring on the actual stage right now. Let me tell you something. The very first time I heard this lady speak, I was probably right out of college. I just did the math the other day. I was right out of college. So that makes it about almost 17 years ago. I know, it's crazy. But almost 17 years ago, I first heard her speak. I met her way before that when I was a teenager. But I heard her speak, and I was like, who is this lady? And I'm talking about, there was thousands of people in the auditorium. And as she spoke, I mean, you could feel the buzz, the energy, the passion, the excitement just go up a notch in the room when she took the stage. And when I'm telling you, as she was talking, as she was speaking, as she was dropping some dimes, as she was dropping these, I mean, golden nuggets, I mean, everybody was captivated. I was supposed to be working at that time, but I just kind of just snuck over in the side and just was like, let me take a little bit of notes of what this lady is saying. But none other do I have everybody here in this amazing champions conversation. I have none other than the one, the only, Dr. Samantha Phillips, everybody. Give her some fires in the chat. Give her some fires over here on IG. Man, let me tell you, Dr. Sam, so good to see you. So good to be connected. So good to have all of that good stuff. How are you doing tonight?
I am super blessed. Wow, that was a tremendous introduction.
Well, I mean,
You ain't have to add the 17 years ago part, though.
I know. It's all good. I know we all look, real young and all those different things. Because, the other day, I was I forgot where I was. I was somewhere, and the person was just like, you have kids? I was like, yeah. They were like, how old are the kids? I said 13, 11, and 10, and they were 13, 11, and 9, and they were like,
Mhm.
you don't even look that old. I was like, I know, black don't crack unless you do crack. All right, anyways.
Come on, come on, come on. Yes,
But
I
Dr.
appreciate those
Sam,
conversations.
yes. Dr. Sam, I'm so happy that you've been able to make it. Look, we have some people that came over from IG. So if you came over from
Yes.
IG, put in the comments, yo, I'm here. All right. I want to see where you are. But Dr. Sam, tell us a little about what's going on. What's going on in your world right now?
Oh my goodness. Well, so very much. And like I said, I just love you and Nova so very much. Y'all are such a true power couple. And I am so thankful that we are, connected and doing all of these incredible projects together. And
Yeah.
so, I'm a mom. I am, our twin princesses are working on a network show right now. So that keeps me really busy. But for me, it is all about purpose. It's all about impacting for, the kingdom, to make a difference in people's lives and
Yes.
to help as many people. I'm trying to hold in the sneeze. To help as many people as possible to see a better life, because that's what I know. Like just like you have this here. This is the champions conversation. I think
Yes.
that's incredible. And so that's why we're connected, right? Because we have that similar passion to see people's lives positively impacted. I know how much God changed my life. So there is not a day that I get up that I can't, I don't feel a passionate necessity to connect with someone else, to let them know, the life change, the life improvement that is truly available and possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm over here trying to, make my audience over here on IG be able to see you at the same time. But no, that's
Oh,
really
okay.
good. The reality is, we've had the opportunity to be, connected for a very long time, for years, but it seems like, for a long time, we've always been saying, we got to do something together, or we know we're supposed to do something together. We've been mentored by many of the same people in ministry as well as in business. We've known a lot of the same people, and you and your husband, Dr. Michael Phillips, the Dr. Michael Phillips, you all moved here to Southern California, and we ended up running into each other some years ago, and it's like, wait a minute, what are you doing here? I live here, And so ever since that moment, we knew that we were supposed to do something together, and we finally found something, right? We finally found something to do. Now
Yes,
we've been
God.
on trips together. We've done ministry work together. You've taught at our church. You've done wonderful things. You've helped us in so many wonderful ways, just personally and professionally and ministry wise. But now we get a chance to collide and collaborate in business. And that's what I love about this. And you and I both have had the opportunity to be a part of this wonderful vision called Envision You. So, tell us a little bit about, like, from your perspective, because let me tell you, everyone that's watching and those who are watching the rebroadcast, when you watch this, let me tell you something. She looks all nice and pretty and amazing. And let me tell you something. This woman is a soldier when I tell you this. She came in last year in less than a year, everybody, in less than 1 year in this business, has already earned multiple millions of dollars in the industry of networking, helping people actually earn their first six figures, helping people earn their first millions already. But she made a decision. Hey, you know what? I'm going to be a part of this, and I'm going to build a team. And in less than 1 year, you've already reached the level of emerald. And for those of you who don't know what that means, emerald, this is well over $50,000 in commissionable volume that has been accumulated in 1 month. That's not something to sneeze at, everybody. Okay. So the reality is we're talking to a real champion. Her and her husband been able to lock arms with our CVO as well as our wonderful international leader, as well as co-founder Ivan Tapia, and actually invite us into this process. So I want you to tell me a little bit about what you're excited about when it comes down to Envision You and what you see like for the future.
Oh, wow. That's such a loaded question. But yes, we're super thankful to be partnering with you and with others as well. It is, for me, envision you from the very beginning, it was the vision, right?
Mm,
And you hear me say it whenever I'm speaking for the company or sharing this with anybody. The vision is such an important part. It's not just something that they put into a presentation because it's a space filler or it sounds good or it looks good on a wall. It
yeah,
is so real that this is an assignment and a vision to help people.
right.
And that vision, you guys, is so much a part of what we do that it's literally the name of the company, right? The letter N, the word vision, and then the letter U.
Yep.
So in Envision You, it's all about that vision. And I don't need a graphic to be able to tell you what that vision is, because
Right.
it truly is the assignment that God put on my husband and I's heart. That was the perfect timing for us to link arms. They say if you want to go quickly, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. And
That's right.
so I know that the vision, what I can see as far as wanting to impact people as well as to meet financial goals myself, is
Hmm.
much bigger than anything I've achieved before. God challenged me to
Yeah.
stretch my vision, to stretch my desire, and to like raise it to, instead of just having a dream or a vision, to have a God level dream, a God level vision, right? That is so much beyond what I would normally just want for myself. And in doing that, the door opens, and
Mm,
a good friend of ours that we've known for like 16 years, Mr. David Emanitier, gives us a
yep.
call, asks us to come take a look at it and celebrate what they're doing. And
Hmm.
when we got there, it was seeing all that, the level of excellence, but then feeling the assignment that is on it. And that's to positively impact the lives of
Yeah.
1 billion people,
Yep.
spiritually, emotionally, and physically.
Yep.
And to do so, right, with leading with the values of love, integrity, unity, and trust. And in the process, building the most trusted and respected health and wellness company in the world. And so that's what we're doing. That's what we're excited about. That's why we're here.
Mhm. That's so good. And, I put it up on the screen for everybody to see because, it's so important. We talked about this all the time, that vision is powerful. What's the tragedy in life? And you and I both know where this is going to come from. Dr. Miles Monroe said, the biggest tragedy in life is to have sight, but no vision. To have the ability to use the function of your eyes, but not the ability to see beyond your current circumstance or your current situation or your current body style or your body type or your bank account or your living arrangement. Like, what a tragedy for you to be stuck in the reality of now without being able to see tomorrow, right? And that's what this vision is all about, to positively impact the lives of 1 billion people worldwide, everybody, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, and to lead. This is the beautiful part that connected with me, because you talked about, it is about the vision. For me, it was about the vision too, to lead with the values of love, integrity, unity, and trust. I just did a international training for a group that hired me to come in and train their leaders from all over the world. And one of the things that we talked about was values. Values are so vitally important. If you don't have values, you don't have a vision. There's people that have a vision without values, and it is absolutely just a train wreck. And so vision with values connected lead to virtues, and virtues are the things that you give off. And this is what we're giving off. We're creating in the process the most trusted and respected health and wellness company in the world. And this is what I love about this company, is because it really truly is about love, integrity, unity, and trust. Would you say the same? It's about that. That
Oh,
is exactly what
yes.
I haven't.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I've been a part of other companies, which are great, which are awesome. And I've seen things happen that don't line up with love, unity, and trust and integrity. But within this
Yeah.
company, I've seen that. And so, we talked about our amazing leadership. Leadership is powerful because without vision, And without leadership, you're going nowhere. It's kind of like what in The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale says. He says, you put people at 25 years old that have this vision for their life. They want to do great things, but they don't have any leadership. And as a result, it's kind of like putting a boat in the harbor and not putting a rudder in it, not putting, a steering, a stern, not putting anyone at the helm. And it's just going to go around in circles. And so vision plus leadership is so powerful. And this is the leadership that we have here at Envision U. David Emenike, Ivan Tapia, these two are some powerhouses, right? And we know David, we've known Dr. David Emenike for a very long time. I've known him before, and you've known him before he was Dr. David Emenike. But the reality is what he's been able to do over the course of these years in this industry of networking has been remarkable, right? It's been remarkable. He's created champions. He's created leaders all over the world. The same with Ivan Tapia. He's created visionaries and champions in the Latin America space and then all over the world. I mean, internationally, this guy is he's globetrotting, creating massive and effective champions all over the place. And we have the beauty of being in business with both of them combined. They have over 40 plus years in the industry of networking or direct sales. I believe, I don't know all that what Ivan Tapia has done, but I know collectively, I know that both of them have actually earned well in the millions, the tens and the hundreds of millions of dollars when it comes down to being successful in this industry. And so we have this opportunity to be connected with them. Our co-founder and our chief visionary officer, you see him there. We talk so much about him. But Dr. David Emenike, such a man of integrity, such a man of very, very for clarity as well as wonderful love and unity. And so this is David Emenike, everybody. He's our CBO. Tell us a little bit. When you met David, you have a very unique story about. Tell us real quick. When you saw him, you said something to him, and that word has absolutely blossomed. So go ahead and tell us a little bit.
Oh, well, it's an honor to be a part of the vision that God has given him, first of all, as the chief visionary officer. And honestly, it reminds me a lot of when we met you, when you were a teenager as well, because, sometimes you just meet people and there's a connection and there's a stirring in your spirit that they're going to do some incredible things. So, when we met David, honestly, the first time we met David, he was young and just getting started. Like he was just on the way of his first success in the industry. And when we met him, and actually, Dr. Mike reminded me that it was actually him and Bass. We met him and Bass Grant at the same time. And it was in a small meeting, but we stayed connected because there was just something about him. It was actually some years later when he already, was experiencing his first initial, like what was big success then. He's multiplied that multiple times over, but he was succeeding in another company. We were talking about, just some things of God, my husband and I and him, we sat down and, I saw it then. And I told him then, it's not going to be you being a part of somebody else's something. Like you're called to do your own thing. Like you are called to do something so far beyond this, and he knew it. I'm sure I'm not the first person, and he does hear from God. So I'm sure he knew it already. I'm not saying that I'm the only one that ever spoke that, but it's what God showed me. And to see him from that day till this one, really keep that as his guiding, post, the vision that God gave him to make a difference in a billion people's lives, to see him truly go for it with everything at the highest level I can see a person do, right? To overcome everything, every obstacle, and to, gain the wisdom that was required and the skills and the ability to be able to do that on such a high level. And then now here we are just a year in where he actually is, this is his company, so it's truly incredible to see.
It's amazing, and she said something. I hope that you're writing notes too. I hope that you're not just looking at this and saying, oh, these are cool people that are up here just kind of talking. But I hope that you're taking some notes, because success leaves clues. One of the things that she said is she saw something and she said something. She saw something and she said something. Now, I know that we've heard that in the context of, an emergency. If you see something, say something. But here's the thing. When you see greatness, you say something. When you see vision, you say something, because words have creative power. And when you speak something, especially in the heart of a person that has a heart that's a believing heart, it creates an absolute amazing field of harvest in their heart. And so when you see something, say something. And so as we can see today, that word has turned into harvest, along with other seeds of greatness that people have been speaking into him, and then also him acting on what he believed, and we see it today. All right. So not only that, but Mr. Ivan Tapia, same one and the same. I'll tell this story about him. I have met him personally just one time, but when I was in his presence, I'm telling you, it was remarkable just to hear the story and to hear his wife talk about how, while he was out building the business and launching this and just stepping out on faith, that her and her kids were at home praying and believing God, and just backing him up with those words of prayer and backing him up with those words of support. And as a result, he's responsible for creating more millionaires and six-figure earners in Latin American countries than any other industry professional in recent history. Guys, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, people that are here. I'm telling you, what we have here is powerful. Leadership is powerful. But not only do we have leadership, not only do we have vision, but we actually have an amazing business. Put in the comments, business. If you're a person that really wants to grow in your finances, want to grow in your health, want to grow in your wealth, put in the comments, grow. Put in the comments, grow. I'm telling you, this is a year of growth. And you know what? This is, for me, this is favor February. This is favor-filled February for me. And you know why? Because on Monday, I turned 40. Okay. So I know we're about to talk about the FL2, but I got an FL3 right now. You know what I'm saying? I got favor 40 February. All right. It's going to be awesome. All right, cool. I see people in here. All right, cool. We see Miss Francis Leonard. She says, I'm here, everybody. Jennifer, she says, business. Come on, growth. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Here's our next thing. Let's talk a little bit about discovery of Envision You. We launched last year, 2023. Combined Envision You founders, we already talked about this, over 40 years of industry experience, powerful international footprint, over 55 countries, Dr. Sam, in 1 year. In 1 year, we have touched and impacted 55 countries. And it's not just, oh, we just went and we visited and we vacationed. No, leaders are being created in Trinidad and Tobago. Leaders are being created in, other countries. And I saw in London, in England. And I mean, I see all of these different—
Italy, France.
Exactly. I mean, there's so many to talk about. And we're helping leaders achieve high-level diamond, double diamond, and even triple diamond through evolutionary entrepreneurship opportunities. What that means for you and me is that there is room to grow. Put down in the comments, room to grow. There is room for growth in this absolute industry. And so let's talk a little bit about the product line. We've done something that has not been done in recent history. We have made it is a marriage made in financial heaven. We put health and wellness and digital education in one business, everybody. Health and wellness, we have the vitamins and quick, innovative, and effective liquid spray technology for energy, for weight loss, sleep, anti-aging, eyesight, stress relief, and metabolism. We've also put out there our digital education as platform that helps you understand technology, metaverse, real estate, transport, financial literacy, marketing, and even more. And we've also just added to our arsenal. If those two weren't good enough, we've actually added, we've upgraded to Vision Lifestyles, which means that we are giving every person an opportunity to explore, to dream, to discover through Vision Lifestyles. What that means, is there anybody that's out there that likes to travel? When was the last place you traveled to? Put it in the comments, wherever you've traveled to.
I do.
I know you like to travel. Dr. Sam, this lady, I'm like, her miles, you must have over 1,000,000 miles. You
Speak
got
it.
right. At least 100K. At least 100K. Every time I'm trying to talk to Dr. Sam, I'm like, where are you today? She's like, oh, I'm just in Abu Dhabi. You're in Abu Dhabi?
No, I think you prophesying there because it's probably one of the only places I haven't been yet, but I do want to
See,
go. It's on my list.
I'm
So
telling
I
you.
think my former Air Force stuff just didn't allow me to want to go to the Middle East for the longest time. When you've served in the military, the Middle East, you were always like praying you didn't have to go. So
Yeah.
I'm over it now though. Been to Israel, I'm over it now.
Got you. So Vision Lifestyles gives us the opportunity to grow and to help us actually travel the world, to explore, to
Yeah,
dream, and discover. Our digital learning platform is powerful. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. The digital learning platform, just look at that on the very bottom. It's projected by next year to be a 325 billion with a B dollar industry by 2025. That means that by Valentine's Day next year, this platform, this digital learning platform worldwide will be projected to reach $325 billion. Think about this. People are not going and sitting in chairs and in universities to learn certain things anymore. What are they doing? They're purchasing courses. They're going on YouTube. They're getting digital education. People are learning. My kids, get this, one of my kids don't even have an actual textbook. They have it all on their iPad. It's changed, everyone. Learning has changed, and we're here for it, okay? And so our digital learning platform will host every major course in the world. Right now, we're only starting with technology, finance, real estate, digital marketing, and transport. All 5 of these areas touch every portion of our physical daily life. One of the things that I heard Dr. Sampson years ago is that if you want to be a billionaire, find something that people can use every day. Find something that people can use and they need every single day. Think about this. The person who makes plastic cups, they're not going out of business anytime soon. The person who makes pens, they're not going out of business anytime soon. The person who manufactures paper, they're not going out of business anytime soon. Why? Because we utilize these things almost every single solitary day. And so if you want to be a billionaire, find something that could truly touch the world every single day. Technology does that. Finance does that. Real estate does that. Digital marketing does that. Transportation does that. And we're going to tell you exactly how we're able to do that. We have something also that's so awesome. It's called the FL2, Learn with Smart, your personal virtual coach. Like I said, everything has changed, everybody. There's so many things that have changed in this world. It is absolutely mind-boggling. But with FL2, you have the ability to grow in your financial literacy in Bitcoin and crypto. What we've been able to do is be able to help people to understand the Forex and the crypto market. A couple of years ago, Dr. Sam, I was introduced to Forex, and one of my friends was doing a beta group, and I stayed away from it for a while because one of my brothers-in-law, he was like, you know what, I'm doing this Forex thing, and I saw him lose a lot of money in a short amount of time. I was like, I don't want to do it, but
right. That's why education is so important.
exactly, because he was doing it on his own. And I don't know, there's so many people out there that are doing this Forex thing on their own. But here with Envision You, we've given you the ability to have live trading, to have trainers that are live, that are people that will take you hand in hand to show you exactly what you need to do. And then with Smart helps you to grow your Forex knowledge, your crypto knowledge in 3 different areas, through intermediate, through beginning, intermediate, as well as expert level. So wherever you find yourself, you have the ability to grow in your financial literacy. We also, through this FL2 platform, have been able to put all of these tools in one app. Live training, like I told you about, marketing center, the PIP calculator, event center, community chat, educational ideas. And let me tell you, all of this stuff is on our website. So if you want to go and you want to look and research more, let me tell you, if it's not what we say it is, you've not lost anything. But let me tell you, if it is what we say that it is, you and I are going to make, or excuse me, not make, you and I are going to earn a lot of money. Okay. So let's keep it up. FL2, most powerful and effective tool to help you navigate one of the largest financial markets in the world. You don't have to do it alone. You have the ability to grow your finances. Anybody want to grow their finances? If you want to grow your finances, put grow in the chat. Grow in the chat.
Yes,
Okay?
yes, yes.
So, Dr. Sam, a
Oh,
little bit, talk to us
yes,
a little bit about vision lifestyles a little bit, or whatever you want to talk about
absolutely.
as well.
Yeah, yeah. I say, we could probably definitely just touch upon it and skip forward here. But the Vision Lifestyles is a brand new program that we have. And if you wanted to hit that next slide. So, what it is that it's actually an exclusive travel program where, you can actually begin to enjoy your life, where you get to experience the world like never before. All the money in the world sitting in the bank is great, right? But it's meant for us to enjoy it, right? I always refer to the Bible. It talks about, vanities, right? It's a vanity not to enjoy your life. So definitely enjoy your life. But if you can do that, you can earn rewards. You get to explore like all these beautiful destinations. You can go to luxury travel trips and all of that. It's literally an exclusive high-end travel club that you get to be a part of and you can actually earn on as well. And so the next slide will let us know it's like over 1.5 million hotels in our network, savings up to 78%, even off of the websites that, most of us frequent. Platform savings average from $2,000 to almost $4,000 for the average person who travels. There's adventure credits, thousands of unique tours. They have custom getaway programs, private travel booking engine that's just for those of us that are members of Visionary Lifestyle. There's access to cruise and group specialists as well. So maybe some of you like to host things like I know that Torian does. I actually host excursions and trips to different parts of the world and sometimes here in the US as well. And I try to do that at least once a year, if not twice a year. And so to have this on a platform where I can offer people so much more and so much more of an elevated experience for either the same or less money, it truly is incredible. So it really, really is great. We've got trips that we're taking together. We can kind of skip forward through that because I want to make sure that we get to everything, for everybody. But like, it is just great. I mean, we're going to Punta Cana. It's only $13.95 for both. You got the travel guarantee that if you find anything online that we offer and you find it for less, they'll give you that plus an extra 10% back on the price difference. So that's a pretty incredible thing. And then that kind of leads us right to why we're so excited, and that is our health and wellness.
Yes, absolutely. So health and wellness. Now, health really is wealth. Don't you believe that? I believe that health is wealth. We were just on a conference call just maybe not even an hour ago, maybe a little bit over an hour ago. And one of the things that you said that I love about it is that money is actually the lowest form of wealth, right? Money is the lowest form of wealth because money, it's paper, right? It's like what I call him doctor, but Coach Al Hollingsworth would say wood chips. They're wood chips. That's all it is. Most people have elevated the wood chips to make them something and to, create something around. But wealth is the lowest, money is the lowest form of wealth. Health is the highest form of wealth because we've all known people in major stream, mainstream television, mainstream life in general that have had multiple millions of dollars, billions of dollars, but yet they're confined to a hospital bed. They're confined to their home. They can't move around. They have the ability to do great things and go see wonderful places, but if they don't have their health, it is absolutely nuts. So health really is the first and highest form of wealth. And so our supplements, we've been able to do something that I think is so dynamic. And at first, when it was first presented to me, I was like, okay, until I tried it, until I actually received the benefits of this. So what we've been able to do, there she goes. You see that right there. We've been able to put vitamins and minerals and nutrients in a spray technology. Now, how many of you all out there take vitamins? You probably take vitamins. You probably take some level of supplements. I know that I do. I take, vitamin D, especially during the times of the pandemic. There's everybody that was on zinc, vitamin C. Y'all remember that? Look, oh, look, she's there spraying it right there. Look at that. Getting her, what is that, empowered? Forever Young? Ah, very good. So, especially during the pandemic, everybody got put on the supplement game, right? Because everybody wanted to be healthy. Everybody wanted to make sure that their immune system was strong. Well, we've been able to create something that is made in the USA, bioactive blended, 100% natural, gluten-free, cruelty-free, allergen-free, absorbs within 30 seconds, 10 times more effective than pills, no fillers, and non-GMO. These are our supplement sprays, and we have 7 of them, everybody. 7. We have one for empowered, one that's crave, one that's dreaming, one that's called vision, one that's called be fit, forever young and calm. You can see that on the top row. But underneath it, what does it do? It helps and supports your energy. For empowered, crave helps and supports your weight management. Anybody have a weight goal out there? I know that I have, right? I have a weight goal out there. Sleep support. Anybody need good sleep? Now, there's people out there that I know that cannot go to sleep for anything. I mean, they have to have 15, you have to watch 15 shows, laugh at 300 memes, before they can actually fall asleep. Dreaming, it helps your quality of sleep. It doesn't necessarily just help you go to sleep. It helps your quality and your depth of sleep. I remember taking this and I would traditionally only sleep for about 5 hours. Anybody like that? Only traditionally sleep for like 4 to 5 hours, and I'd pop up and I'd just be fully awake. After taking dreaming, I was take 8 sprays underneath the tongue sublingually. I literally slept for 8.5, 9 hours. I woke up not groggy, not tired. I felt full of energy, and it's all because of this dreaming. It helps with your sleep support. We have eye support, vision. You don't spray it in your eye. You spray it underneath your tongue. All of these are sublingual. Be Fit is for your metabolic support. Anti-aging is for your anti-aging support, forever young. And Calm is for stress support. Now, all of these have wonderful vitamins and nutrients in it. You can go to our website right now. Let me actually just drop that really quick. If you want to figure out for yourself and do your own research, because I know you are, go to envisionu.com/masters in the marketplace, and you can actually look at all of these wonderful, amazing products and find out for yourself what's in them. Okay. You don't have to take our word for it. You can do your research. You're going to do it anyway. Okay. Look and see what these things have in it, because it is powerful what they're able to do for your body. And so we've been able to put that in an amazing, wonderful spray blend that is absolutely accessible to your bloodstream immediately. Okay. Now, I want to talk to you about our flagship. Now, many of you who've been following me, especially those who are on IG, what's up? Those of you on IG, you've been following me because I've been doing a 75 Alive challenge. That's right. What I've been doing is I have been adopting the principles of 75 hard and just making sure that I put my Alive shot in there and take an Alive shot every single day. Let me tell you something. These are not just posts that I'm doing. I'm telling you, this elixir, I call it, has changed my life. Recently, I did a 21-day fast. About last year, I did a 21-day fast. And normally 21-day fasts, I've done them in the past before, and they've been brutal to your boy, brutal, especially those first 5 to 7 days. I mean, it's hard. But every single day, you know what I was able to do? Because this is all natural, because it has all natural ingredients on it, because it is only 20 calories, I believe, per shot. I took 1 shot in the morning and I had all of the energy. I did not feel any hunger pains. I did not feel any grogginess. I did not feel any attitude, none of that, because of all that is in this Alive, everybody. Let me tell you what's in this Alive. Apple cinnamon, aloe vera leaf gel, spirulina, chlorella, cinnamon bark extract, raspberry ketone, green tea extract, ginger root, vitamin B12. Now that's important. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that in a few minutes. Cranberry extract and maca root. Now, the reason why this B12 is so important is because there's 2 types of B12 out there. I want you to do your own research, okay? I want you to do your own research, because the reality is This is so powerful. It's so powerful, guys, because this B12, I learned this, that there's synthetic B12 and then there's natural B12. Okay. There's synthetic B12 and there's natural B12. Now, the synthetic B12, go do your research. You'll find that the synthetic B12 that are in most of your energy drinks. Let's say, oh, it has B12 in it. Your energy drinks, these new drinks. I won't put anything out there. I won't, put my name. Put my mouth on any particular. But just go look. If it says cyanocobalamin on the back of it, cyanocobalamin, CYNA, cyanocobalamin on the back of it, it is sourced from animal waste. I'll just put it like that. I don't know about you, but I do not want any cow manure in my drink. Okay.
Terrible.
But to remember, guys, we talked about this business that we talked about. This business is full of integrity. And so if you look on the back of our live bottles, you'll look at B12 and it says methylcobalamin, which is naturally sourced from fruits and vegetables. This is the reason why people who've had B12 deficiencies are actually spiking up, that are actually getting the benefits of the B12 that's supposed to happen in their body, because it's the real kind of B12. I love this thing. All right. And so this is our amazing Alive. It has 7-in-1 benefits: ignites metabolism, supports blood sugar, balances hormones, elevates energy, decreases appetite, awakens mood and libido, enhances weight management, all of those wonderful things. It has so many amazing benefits, Dr. Sam. Dr. Sam, we could go all night. When it comes down
Yeah, we literally could.
Good. But, we're just giving you a taste tonight because we just wanted just to share what we're excited about and how we're changing people's lives. Okay. So in our last 8 minutes, Dr. Sam, if you guys want to know more about how to get involved, how to join our teams, I'm a part of the Wealth Warrior Tribe. Those who join me, they'll be a part of Masters in the Marketplace. We're doing this thing because over the course of 90 days, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what's going to happen over the next 90 days from February 1st to May 1st, 2024. What's happening?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Well, what's happening is that there will be 10 new people that will make $5,000 a month for the first time in the next 90 days.
Come on.
And so, it's not for everybody. Some people like things, they want things, they like the thought of wanting things, but they really don't want to make any changes. And that's okay. If you're happy where you are, then stay where you are. I'm good. You good? I'm good. But then there are those that it's like, man, God, please, I know what you put in me. I know what you said. I know what and just give me the opportunity, and that is what is happening in this year. And that's what's happening with this opportunity. So in the next 90 days, 10 new people that we're partnering with are going to make $5,000 a month for the first time. Okay. And it's only going to grow from there. That's just the initial step. It's not the ultimate step. It's the initial step. Right. And so we're super excited to do that. And how we're doing that, you guys, is we're helping people to solve problems. We're helping people to get their health issues addressed. We are helping people to get their financial goals and whatever is blocking them from having their financial goals and their dreams and desires met, right? We're dealing with the glass ceilings. We're dealing with, the disparities that are out there that are trying to keep people, the broke in the broke position and the wealthy in the wealthy positions. That gap is being bridged. And there's a whole, a tribe of us, right? The masters in the marketplace, the wealth tribe, right? Like we are growing on purpose to bridge that gap. We're here on purpose to see that gap be bridged, and that who wants to step in to say, I'm God, I know God gave it to me. I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to learn. And I am going to make it my mission to see as many people as possible also cross that bridge. And so that's what we're doing. That's what we're here to do. So you got to reach out to Torian, you guys, because he's got the hookup. All right. He has got the hookup, and we've got all kinds of, products and packages and all of that stuff. But the key is that I know that I want to step forward and I want to get these things met, and I want to help some other people do that. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're all about. So excited for that.
I love it. I love it. And it really is about people, for me over the next 90 days. Yes, that financial metric is wonderful, and it's going to happen. It's already happened. Actually, it's already done. And I'm one of those.
Yes, sir.
One of the 10. But for me, you know what it is? I've been meditating on this. For me, it's about helping people get their fire back. About helping people get their dream back. There was a time in your life when you were young, when you had no prohibitions about what you were able to accomplish. You sat in your elementary school and you said, "I'm going to be a fireman. I'm going to be the president of the United States. I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a business person. I'm going to be famous. I'm going to help a lot of people." You had this vision, this dream, this idea that was deep seated on the inside of you. And for whatever reason, life, like Reverend Tim Story says, life knocked the shout out of you. It knocked the shout out of you. Like, it knocked you off your horses. Like, you said by the age of 25, you were going to be this successful. You said by the age of 30, you were going to have this many kids. You said by the time you were 40 or 50, you're going to finish this book. And for whatever reason, you got distracted and you stopped. See, if anybody wants to know what that gifting is on the inside of me, it's to help reignite faith and trust and purpose on the inside of people. And that's what I have the opportunity to do through this. Yes, are there financial blessings? Yes. Are there health blessings? Yes. But the spiritual aspect of you coming alive again, that's what I want. I want to see people come alive with vision and purpose and destiny again. And that's what this is all about. So, thank you so very much, Dr. Sam, for being on tonight on our Champions.
Yes.
We did want to share a little bit about what we're involved in, what we're partnering on. I love this whole Champions conversation thing. So I'm just going to keep it going, because the reality is there's so many people that need to hear that you are a champion. You've heard that you're a loser. You've heard that you don't have enough. You heard that you don't qualify. You heard that you don't measure up. I'm telling you, you're a champion. And join our team and you'll find out how to become a champion. Thank you all so very much. Thank you, Dr. Sam. Make sure that you guys go and follow her, like her, love her, all of those wonderful things. We appreciate you. And get this, until next time, just continue to run after destiny, because as long as you're running after your destiny, you're running in the right direction. Thank you so very much, Dr. Sam. Love you so very much.
Hey, bless you. Love you too.
Real soon. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.